I can start undressing. Does that help?
Wait, I've already done.
I didn't take my shirt that I can just rip off.
Yeah, can we coordinate this a bit?
Yeah, actually, I have a shirt that's perfect for that. Like, all you do is lift up on one side and just zip.
Nice. I'm not surprised. So, look at this handsome man. I saw you cutting it up out there.
I do my best to. My job actually out there is to please the girls. Like that's my entire job.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm in the business of pleasing women.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, how exactly do you go about doing that?
Well, it actually involves a lot of reading the women themselves. Like, a girl is going to let you know what she wants from you.
I'm assuming we're talking about dancing, right?
Sure.
Okay. Keep it fusion.
No, it's all dancing. Like, when it comes down to it, when a guy is dancing with a girl, his job is to find out what she wants, what she's comfortable with, and then make that happen. Like, on the dance floor, what you're looking at is this entire segment of emotions just thrown at you. And sometimes you find a girl that's not comfortable expressing those emotions with you, and then you're not going to have a good dance.
Okay, or you might have a more conservative dance, maybe. Yeah. You just form-fit it to the personality.
Yeah, there are people that are not comfortable, like, in a close embrace. They need space.
Yeah.
But
I'm not like that, huh?
you don't have trouble with breaking the personal boundary. Like, your average person, actually, they feel most comfortable about 18 inches away. Your average blues dancer feels more comfortable about 6 inches away.
Okay.
So what we're looking at in the music is we're looking at a closeness that forms up and how to express that. Okay. Every dance has its own emotion.
It does. Now, I also think that every style of dance has its own personality and culture, and I noticed here it seems like there's a lot of people that have West Coast swing or blues or tango or Lindy Hop or all these other dances, but they're all here dancing fusion. So what's that about?
Fusion.
What's the personality of fusion?
Fusion itself, the personality, the way I like to describe it best is, imagine that you're in love with your partner and you're in the airport and she's leaving for Thailand for 2 years, and this is the last chance that you get to say goodbye. That final passionate embrace. That's what fusion's all about. Now,
so you're saying every fusion dance should be about like passion and love, and you're saying goodbye to somebody that you...
Intense emotion. Like,
intense emotion.
The intensity of the emotion. If you're saying goodbye, sometimes you're hurt and angry, but it's intense. You feel it.
Maybe this is just you dancing. Maybe you're the intense emotional guy. Are you intensely emotional in your life?
My job requires that.
Your job as a dancer?
Well, my job as a dancer and my job as a relationship consultant, but that's a separate issue.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
You're a relationship consultant?
Have you ever seen the movie Hitch?
Yeah.
That's what I do. Really?
As a career? Oh, wow. So wait, wow. I mean, now I have so many questions. Where to begin?
I have so many answers.
So do you use dancing in your profession somehow? How does that play into what you do?
What most people are lacking is confidence in themselves. The confidence to go up and talk to the girl they actually like. So with dancing, you're forced to interact with everybody on a close level. Like, if I'm not comfortably enclosed, suddenly I'm thrust 6 inches from a girl, and I need to learn how to deal with that. It's a great way to break down boundaries. I don't think it's for everyone, and I certainly don't recommend it to all my clients, but
don't you think, like, it's for everybody, there's something they can...
for everyone.
You do? You think that? There's a dance for everybody?
Yes.
Interesting. So it's a matter of finding which dance kind of fits their personality?
Yeah.
So what kind of people should dance fusion?
The beautifully passionate.
The beautifully passionate. Yes, I'm getting that message from you. I'm hearing that. It's the intense, passionate, emotional people.
It's similar to the tango crowd in that you have this high, intense emotion, and you've got this music that's really expressing it. With the music, what you're looking at is the lead and follow lines get blurred a lot, because just as in a relationship, not one person is leading the entire time. What you have is this emotional transcendence where you're just embracing a partner and you work with whatever they give you. If they give you something, you try and play off of that. So what you have is
fun. Well, Well, it sounds not like fun. It sounds intensely emotional and
Oh,
passionate.
it's definitely fun. As a side note, more than any other crowd, fusion people are much more willing and able to break down social boundaries as far as like touch and body is concerned.
Yeah, very touchy-feely people.
Very.
Okay, all right. I've been hugged a lot so far in this crowd tonight, so.
It's not uncommon the first time you meet someone to hug them. Like, it's like, oh, hi, nice to meet you.
Aww, I like that. So would you say, speaking of then, how it is on the dance floor, would you say a lot of relationships get started in the fusion dance world?
I would say that the relationships of fusion dancers are better than other people because we aren't bound by this social constraint where you're getting in a relationship because you feel like you want to touch somebody. We have the touching.
What other reason is there?
Actually liking the person.
I'm kidding. I'm testing your relationship coaching skills. I want to see what you got.
I might be up to the challenge.
So cool. So you'd say that relationships among fusion dancers are even a little stronger because...
Well, if they're with somebody, it's because they like that person as a person, not because, oh God, they're so hot, I would love to get laid right now.
You don't think fusion people think that way?
Oh, they think that way all the time. They're among the sluttiest of dancers as well.
Really?
Yes.
So wait, I'm confused. Okay. So they have the strongest relationships, but it's also...
Relationships aren't necessarily bound to the physical.
All right, we're getting deep here. Let's just
go
back a few. Let's come out of the deep end here and take a breather.
All right, as far as the non-deep end, what you're looking at in fusion dancing, you're looking at the music. And you have this agglomeration of dancers where you have someone coming from tango, you have someone coming from swing, and you have someone interpreting the music, trying to really pass on the emotion of that, and you have somebody they're really trying to convey what they see in the music to their partner.
Cool.
And traditionally we would call these a follow and a lead, but in fusion that gets blurred a lot.
Yeah.
Because nearly every good lead follows a lot.
Interesting, okay.
Nearly every good follow leads.
So would you say somebody who maybe doesn't have all the background in West Coast or tango or whatever could start here?
Absolutely.
Really?
Actually,
because I get the sense it's kind of an advanced thing for people that already have a lot of experience dancing.
There's a number of people here tonight who in fact, there's a friend of mine who started a year ago. He's learned nothing but fusion.
Okay.
He's learned it as its own style.
Oh.
And what he brings to a dance is high intensity, high passion. Everyone brings something different to a dance. Between two people, there is a 100% of a dance. You have one whole dance.
Yeah.
If one person brings 50, the other person brings 50, and that's the best dance you can have.
So Joe, would you say that fusion is then a dance?
Yes.
You would call it a dance?
I would definitely call this a dance. It's an emotional mindset. It's got a lot of tags on it.
But it's a dance with no particular steps and no particular rules, but it's a dance about passion and intensity.
Yes.
Is that a good way to sum it up?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. I'll go with that.
A number of the people that come from like a hardcore background with so many rules, and then we come here and we're like, well, I'm here because I've realized in the end dancing is really just moving to the music.
Yeah.
And all of those rules, they're handy, they're useful, they provide certain things that make it look beautiful to the crowd, but they don't involve dancing. Dancing is music.
Yeah. Awesome. So let me ask you this: as far as the culture of fusion, you live in Sacramento, right? Okay. Then I was going to ask you how it reflects the culture of San Francisco. Are you familiar with the city?
Very.
Have you lived here?
Briefly.
Okay.
For about a year.
So how do you think that, because San Francisco is sort of a setting here with this weekend, so...
I'd say the setting in San Francisco is very fitting for fusion.
Yeah? How come?
One, San Francisco airport. You say goodbye in San Francisco airport. Like, seriously.
Okay, going back to the airport scene. All right.
Aside from that, what we have in San Francisco, it's the dance itself, it's socially liberal. Like, I'm not talking politics, I'm talking about your willingness to go and try different things with different people. We're talking about a city that hosts the gay pride parade where people are walking around in assless chaps.
It's a much more open-minded dance and an open-minded city, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying people show up in assless chaps, but I am saying people might show up and say
you could show up like that, right?
Absolutely. and I'm not saying I haven't shown up in assless chaps.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, I think I might have seen you on a dance floor once in something like that. Yeah. But anyway, I digress.
Well, then when you're wearing something like that and you bring it into a really close dance,
yeah,
then you're just having fun.
Can you ask Joe why he dances barefoot?
Oh, you're the barefoot. That's right. That's right. Okay. We've saw it already, right, before? So why do you dance barefoot? I've never seen another dance style where you don't wear shoes.
I originally started doing that because in the middle of summer in Sacramento, I used to dance in a place that had no air conditioning. None. You get
So your
hot.
feet are all sweaty and...
Oh, wearing ballroom dance shoes, sweat just drips down your leg into the shoe, and it's horribly uncomfortable.
Okay.
So then I took off my shoe, and every time it was just this huge release. Finally, I was like, all right, I'll try dancing flip-flops because I forgot my dance shoes one night, and I was like, I can do this.
But I see a lot of people dance barefoot and
Yes.
in socks. It's just that's part of the culture, I guess. It's very...
What it's become is fusion has no rules, right? We have the people that are wanting to do this are the same ones that want to break other rules, like wearing shoes.
Okay, all right. And this is a really young dance, right? I mean, it hasn't been around for decades yet.
It's
fusion. It's new, right?
The fusion itself started about 2004 or 2005 when they started realizing all these dancers came together and they just started dancing all these different dance styles, and then from there it just evolved.
It evolved. So just like any other dance, maybe 50 years from now, fusion will be like hugely established.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I can only hope.
And your background is like what? How many years of dancing? That many. Okay, you can't even remember.
Well,
That's.
I've been a professional dancer for 7 years.
Okay.
Where professional ballroom, so high structure, everything fusion is not.
All right, cool. I think we're good. It's getting kind of loud back there. So, is there anything? I mean, I covered a lot of stuff. So, anything I forgot?
Wearing something special?
Yeah. Anything else that you want to add? I mean, we're trying to get more sound bites, and there's a lot of stuff here. So. I can't think of what it... Oh, yeah. So, fusion, of course, clothing, fashion, that goes with dance. So what is it you're wearing or about to not be wearing here?
Well, right now, this is just an express shirt.
An express? Okay.
In the course of an evening, it is non-common for me to undress.
You're doing it right now, so...
It's hot. Or maybe you are, whatever.
So you've got express on the top, and what's the pants?
These pants are 7 jeans.
7 jeans. Oh,
Yeah.
Those are those really stylish ones.
Yes, they're a little bit pricey, but it's worth it.
Okay, yeah. Let's see how you look at them here. Turn around. Check it out. Yeah, they work on you. Yep. That works. Cool. I like it.
Oh, these are women's jeans. Women's jeans.
Those are not women's jeans.
Yes, they are.
They are?
Women's jeans are stretchy, so I can perform deep lunges where I'm just like...
And you do that so well, too.
With a guy jean, I would have just torn the hole in my crotch.
But 7 always, they make a lot of that stretchy jean, right?
Well, every girl jean is stretchy.
Okay.
They don't make hard girl jeans.
Yeah, I guess girls are always bending more. Why is that? I don't know.
I can think of a few reasons why they're bending more.
All right, let's keep this clean. Wow, this is very dramatic in here.
It makes me want to dance.
Okay, well, you better get out there, huh? I'm keeping you so long off the dance floor. Well, thank you. You're quite a unique and memorable individual.
I do my best, and I figured, I'd keep it tame for the evening.
And maybe I'll come back to you for some relationship advice.
That I can definitely handle. With relationship advice, guys and girls are the same.
It's the same.
We all just want the same things. We go about it slightly differently.
That's true. That's true.
Everyone tries to make it into a big thing. It really isn't.
It really isn't. You heard it from the relationship guy. It's not a big thing. Just take off your shoes, take off your shirt, and dance the fusion.
Maybe say you want a little sex on the side,
All right. So Joe Long, right?
Yes.
Give us your full name, how you want to...
Joseph Long.
Joseph Long.